the chances of two alien civilizations encountering one another at approximately the same intellectual level in deep space would be pretty much practically zero. Imagine it like this, okay? Say you had two clouds of interstellar hydrogen, okay? And they're eventually going to collapse into star systems and eventually form planetary bodies which will eventually evolve technological civilizations. And they're both going to do it parallel with one another over a period of about 4.6 billion years. Now, if after 4.6 billion years, those two technological civilizations are even 0.0046% off from one another, one will be a million years ahead of the other one. I've never really been much of a gray guy. To me, it never made a whole lot of sense why an alien civilization would travel tens of thousands of light years across the galaxy just to do the things they're doing to us. I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to make a cheap joke here. I'm really not. In all seriousness, it always seems to involve some sort of butt probing. I mean, if I were out on a road late at night and I saw a strange light coming at me from the sky, and I didn't know what it was, I'd probably put on a butt plug. No, I would take a chance. I wouldn't take a chance. I would leave home without one. It's certainly not worth traveling thousands of light years across the galaxy to see that, I think. You know what? Let's break this down logically, okay? Now, we on the Earth are on the verge of a nanotechnological revolution, okay? I mean, in less than 1,000 years, we're going to have video cameras and sound recorders and mass spectrometers that are small enough to fit on the head of a pin. I mean, if you're a pervert, it's going to be like a dream come true. It really is. I mean, you're probably going to be able to get HBO in your toenails. Now, if we're going to have all that in less than 1,000 years, it makes sense that an alien species that can travel from one star to another is going to have at least that level of technology and probably beyond it. And it doesn't make any sense why they would take the risk, the microbial and the bacterial risk, to come down here physically when all they'd have to do is like build some little fly looking thing and send it down, and they could collect all the information it wanted. And as long as nobody swatted the shit out of it or sprayed bug spray on it, it'd be fine. You could shoot its information back up to some golf ball sized mothership and you'd have it. I mean, that's the way I'd do it. Unless they're just geeky bastards. One of the reasons I've never been much of a gray guy, I think, is because in the early 1990s I was reading the alien abduction books by Whitley Strieber. He was always being abducted by aliens. And at one point I wrote him a letter, and he wrote me back a letter, basically stating that this is a critical time for humanity and we must come together to unite as a whole to understand the phenomenon of the magnitude of which has undertaken the planet Earth at this time. And that's why for only $39.95 plus shipping and handling, you can get these dinky little pictures of me being chased around by aliens every month that don't even have any fucking color in them. And since then, I've adopted a more scientific approach to things. One of the things I always found funny, though, is he would always seem to be abducted in the middle of the night, and his wife apparently would be sleeping next to him, but she never seemed to be involved in the process very much. It's just, she just refused to participate in this shit. I don't know. It's just... But I could see the aliens coming here and being like, no, go back to sleep. We'll be out of here in 2 seconds. We're just going to put this space rod up your husband's ass. It's just, nothing to be concerned with, just routine. Another reason I've never been much of a gray guy, I guess, because grays don't seem to have much of a sense of humor. They seem like they might be kind of tight-ass bastards. I mean, I don't know, the kind of guys that would get up and go to the bathroom when the check's coming, or, find some lame excuse not to tip, despite the fact that waitresses depend on this. I mean, it's just, Hollywood movies always portray aliens coming down here in total devastation on the planet Earth. Trust me, we're not going to get a plasma beam from deep space. We're going to get a pie. We're going to get a huge 100,000-mile long pie that's going to crash into the Earth. Trust me, the gods are crazy. The gods are... Tex Avery is living at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, not this tight-ass bastard here. I mean, seriously, look at his ass. I mean, imagine super nanotechnologically advanced whoopee cushions 20 million years in advance of anything we ever imagined. Imagine exploding cigars that are capable of tracking your victims across an entire solar system. These are the priorities of the gods. This is what the gods think about at the center of the galaxy, not what we were thinking that they thought about before, whatever that was. But this is